One of the things I noticed, I was riding my M750 the other
Yes.
day, and it overheated coming up a hill. Battery was fairly low in it when I was riding it, and it cut out, which meant then I had to pedal that hill
Yeah, that's terrible.
with my own muscles until I could get to a point to where the motor, it cooled down and I could turn it back on. That's one of the things I noticed is that the
I have
effort
that here.
yeah, there we are. Yeah. So the effort to pedal that five phase without having the motor assisting me in that particular case, for example, would be less than it would be more bicycle like
There's
than
zero. It's a zero effort. It is
yeah.
absolutely zero effort,
Okay.
Bill. We have we call it zero clogging. I would say to be scientifically correct, it is near zero clogging. We have got essentially it's you can pedal the motor all day long. The motors, the M750 device, the seven phase motor which is there was you could not pedal that. You could not pedal that,
Not
and
easily.
yeah. I mean, it is an absolute hindrance, and that was one of the reasons we wanted to have a motor which you don't feel it. You
Right.
don't feel when you run out of a battery, you can still pedal it without a
Right.
problem.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's talk about. I mean, you've shown us now these different motors and things like that, but these are not just motors in the sense these things are smart, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there's intelligence built into these. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we have got a fairly advanced electronics in there, and we've been developing and refining and progressing the development over a period of now almost four years. And we have got 16 sensors inside the motor. They monitor the temperature, they monitor the current, they monitor the back EMF, they monitor your power coming out of your pedals. They monitor the torque which is generated from your pedals. So we have got, and you have got we have got five Hall sensors. So the 16 sensors monitor your activity, and this is something which we are not promising, or we are not saying okay we're going to deliver it to you. We have been in production with these things for last 3 years. So and in addition to that, we have got a smartphone app which can control your motor. We have got a wireless console. We have also got we can remotely connect to your motor from I can connect to your system sitting on my computer here. Right,
Right.
so we can remotely connect to motors, from here without everything is wireless. There is no wire connected to your bike. You have a PC, you can connect to your bike, and
Okay.
we can connect to your PC, and we can basically look into. It gives us a window
Okay.
to look to your bike. So the system has I do believe that we were the first company to lay out sort of a framework of how an electric bike ecosystem should evolve. And I think we can see that the market is slowly headed towards that way.
Right.
We were the first company to come up with an iPhone app. At that time, it was ridiculous to have an iPhone app because the phone batteries did not last for more than 20 minutes. So it was an absolute, even today, we see that we have a phone app, but still people don't like to ride the bikes with their smartphone on the handlebars.
Right. Yeah.
Right, it is. So it's nice to have a smartphone app. We can say we have a smartphone app, but over, talking to people, they say, well, yes, we like it. We can link to it. It's a cool thing to have, but it's not something which is practical for me.
Right.
Right. So, but you have ability. You have ability to. That's why you have something like Garmin, which is on the handlebar, which is meant for the right environment, the rain, the humidity, the temperature,
Yeah.
and then you put the smartphone app in your backpack.
Right. Then talks to it. Okay, so one of the things that intrigued me about this is, and Ford has touted the fact that they've demonstrated this on one of their new prototype bikes, that you can control this bike with your heart rate in the sense that you can tell it, I want to maintain X, beats per minute. Tell me a little bit about that. How does that work?
Well, I mean, the technology the concept has been in the industry for last 10 years. It's not a new concept. People have talked about being able to turn, and it's possible with the direct drive motors. It's not possible with the geared motors. It's not possible with the mid drive, but it's possible with the direct drive motors where you can turn the motor into a generator. And the generator allows you to essentially control the level of resistance. So you can have a very fine level of resistance because you're using you're using very high-end processors. You can really have a very fine level of resistance in the motor,
okay,
so that you can precisely control your heart rate.
Okay.
If you look at the bike trainers today, are not really that fine of a resolution, right? They do the job. Yeah,
right.
they do a great job, but they don't allow you a very fine degree of resolution. Whereas with the direct drive motor and more so with the 5-phase, you can have much finer level of control over the heart rate, right?
Okay.
So essentially, you can precisely control the heart rate you are targeting.
Okay. And then what? You use an Apple Watch, or you use a Fit, or how does the human body talk to the motor then at that point?
Yes. So we have a heart rate sensor. So you mount the heart rate sensor on your chest.
Oh, like a Polaris then.
Yes, like a Polaris, right? So you have a heart rate sensor you mount on your chest, and that heart rate sensor talks to the smartphone.
Okay, uses Bluetooth to talk to it then.
Yes, today we use ANT+.
Right.
We use ANT+.
Right.
Yeah. So we have something like this is essentially a connection for a smartphone. It has got this is a small ANT+ wireless transceiver.
Okay.
So you can mount that to a smartphone.
I actually have one of those.
Yes. So this little device, and we have this tail here, this cable here.
Right.
So you can put this on your Android device, and that converts your Android phone essentially into an ANT+ enabled device.
Okay.
Right now, you can run the smartphone app. It is available in Google Play Store today. You can download a Falco app, and you can convert your bicycle into a fitness machine.
Okay. Now, is this also available for iOS or just Android at this point?
We are releasing the iOS version in January. We will have our platform. We have always used ANT+, and so now we have got new hardware available from them, which allows us to be able to have both ANT+ and Bluetooth capability. So we will have iOS version available in January.
All right, great. Hey, so where can people? I know there was a number. There's a fat tire bike. There's a hybrid bike. There's a road bike that you guys have. Tell me a little bit about that, and where can people find them?
Well, we introduced these bikes. These bikes start shipping out in January. So we have got dealers who are stocking them up.
Okay.
And we have got the list of dealers on our website.
Okay.
And they're also available, on our website where we don't have dealers. Consumers can purchase them directly from our website.
Okay.
So we have introduced bikes which essentially, based on our talking to a lot of consumers, fat bikes is a very exciting market in the U.S. where the fat bikes have got frames ranging from 170 millimeter dropout to 190 millimeter dropout. And we have designed the motors which fit on those frames, and that is a beautiful thing. You can have a 1,000-watt motor or a 1,500-watt motor with a 10-speed on the back, and that's a wonderful thing to experience. With that kind of power.
That of course would not be allowed on most bike trails and things like that, but they are under the California law. That's considered now a speed pedelec. I'm guessing, and therefore you can ride it on bike lanes, things of that nature.
Yeah, we will have to derate them to 750 watt.
Right.
Essentially, up to 750 watt with the speed limit of 28 miles per hour. This you can ride them in California.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And then, of course, it won't. How long will it take before some smart hacker figures out a way to override your limiter?
Yeah, yeah. No. I mean we definitely avoid that. That again, and that's why I think a lot of eyebrows are raised when we begin to violate the set safety norms.
Right.
And I think it's important to be in the safety norms to build confidence among our dealers and also build confidence among our end consumers.
Absolutely. So people will be able to see the bikes starting in January at selected dealers. The iOS app will be out by then. So you got a lot of cool stuff happening early next year then.
Yes, we demonstrated the bikes at Interbike. We demonstrated some of these things, and so we are getting up to start shipping out. So we're ready for next spring.
So what's next beyond this? I'm assuming you're thinking several years ahead now.
Yeah, so I think one of the things if you look at our philosophy is to eliminate the clutter. Right, on a bicycle. The solutions have to be simple. The solution have to be elegant. The solutions have to be without any clutter on it. So our goal remains to really our missions don't our mission has not changed. We want to be the best electric bike motor company in the world, and we want to provide solutions with least amount of clutter. Right, we want to have an elegant solution. We want to have a solution which has got the highest reliability. We are the only company who offers 5-year warranty on the motors. Bosch doesn't do it, Shimano doesn't do it, Binix doesn't do it. No company in the world today does it, right? So we want to set some standards. We want to be the highest performance, highest quality, highest reliability in the industry, and we also want to be able to have a solution which is I love bicycles, right? So that is the main driving force, is how closely can we be one with the bicycle?
Right, exactly. Right.
If that makes sense. That remains. So our mission has been very clear from the beginning. Is that's our mission, and we work towards that mission every day.
All right, great. Hey, I just got a warning sign, something saying I'm running out of memory or something. So, so I better ring off now. It is great to talk to you, and let's keep the dialogue going. We'll see you later.
Thank you so much, Bill. Really appreciate. Thank you so much.
Okay, good. All right, bye-bye.